Stay tuned. My name is Eric Tallman, Chief Meteorologist in Southeast Lower Michigan. I am your meteorologist for the remainder of the rest of this evening and up and beyond. Please stay tuned. I am going to give you updates on wind advisory that is in effect for all of Southeast Lower Michigan. I'll detail that when I come back in just a moment. Please stay tuned. I'll be back in just a moment with that update. Thank you. And this is Eric Tonin, Chief Meteorologist in the Severe Weather Center. Thank you so much for joining us. We're just going to give you an update real quick on what is going on, and then we're going to detail more information in just a little bit. You can see that our phones are ringing because that has been a non-stop issue, but our main focus is on this highlighted information, and the highlights for the weather is going to be the wind advisory that's in effect for all of Southeast Lower Michigan. So we will continue to have rain in all of Southeast Lower Michigan, and then it is going to be turning windy as well. We were talking about this yesterday, and we've been monitoring the situation. We've been looking at the radars, and we're going to have the radar information and the rest of the forecast in the next episode in our forecast during the show. But this is highly important, so let's go ahead and tell you about that. The threat summary, where you see it highlighted in yellow, not yellow, but red, that means threat summary. So that is giving you details prior to what is going to happen during this event. So that's what we're going over right now. What, when, and where? Those are the questions that we're going to tell you about. What is the first answer? Westerly winds about 25 to 35 miles per hour with gusts around 45 miles per hour when this evening into the overnight hours in Southeast Lower Michigan. Where is this going to impact? It is going to be all of Southeast Lower Michigan. Sorry if you can't see where it's all highlighted in yellow, but we can tell you that for most of the viewing area in Southeast Lower Michigan, all the way up to the thumb area, will be under this wind advisory that will be in effect until we give you the okay when it is canceled. So the impact is going to be down trees and limbs and branches. Power outages are going to be possible across all of Southeast Lower Michigan, so kind of keep you posted on that. Now we'll find out about how DTE Energy in Southeast Lower Michigan is preparing for that event. We'll talk about that coming up in the next episode in our show, coming up within the next hour or so. So you want to stay tuned to us as we continue to keep you posted. So if you are going to be driving tonight, it is going to be very difficult. If you have a high profile vehicle, you want to make sure that you are paying attention to the road and you've got your hands on the wheel and you're not texting on the phone, you're not talking on the phone, because it's going to be actually a dangerous situation. So you have to kind of watch your speeds on the road as well, because it's going to be very, very windy. So you're really going to have a bumpy ride if you're going to Metropolitan Airport and you've got flights coming in, or you're going to be traveling outside of the state of Michigan, going across the Midwest. You want to stay tuned for that, and make sure that you do check with your air carrier as well at the airport to make sure that your flight is coming in or going out, because there is a possibility that delays and cancellations are going to be an issue across the Midwest. So you want to stay tuned for that. We'll have the very latest coming up in just a little bit on that. So the impacts are going to be this wind advisory. So like I said, we'll have westerly winds about 25 to 35 miles per hour with winds about 45 miles an hour. This event is going to happen this evening into the overnight hours, and it is for all of Southeast Michigan, for all of the viewing area, highlighted in yellow. Sorry you can't see that. It also includes the thumb area all the way up into Sanilac. So wherever you see it highlighted in yellow, you can actually go to www.nora.gov, or you can go to wxyz.com and your local news media, etc., radio channels, vice versa, and you can get all the highlighted information that you need. There will be power outages that will be possible across all of Southeast Michigan. There might be an increase power outages at that. We'll keep you posted on that. And we will see you back here in just a little bit. Thank you so much for joining us. And we'll see you in just a little bit. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you later. And thank you so much for joining us for the special edition of our weather forecast, and we'll have much more. And we'll see you back here between 7:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30. We will continue to keep you posted. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in just a little bit with more information on this weather event. We'll see you later.